right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Sexton passes to Christopher with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
It's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Trailblazers shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Oh, Graham throws it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
To the inside. And Markkanen with the stop.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Here's Brogdon. He's off on the layup. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Amaro.
And here's Sexton. No points yet.
In the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Markkanen outside. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Williams is checked in for Ayton. Utah is shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Christopher, pass to Yurtseven. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Right side, Brogdon. Three-pointer sharp. Rebound, Utah.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Pass to Yurtseven. And the layup is good off the glass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And the Trailblazers call time here. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brogdon with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Markkanen.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Right side, Sexton. Pass to Christopher. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's now only a 5-point Portland lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, Williams with the block. And they get it back. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Trailblazers up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's John Collins. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
That seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie. Count that bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
Utah trailing here. Pass to George. That shot off. Nice D from Henderson. And Portland's shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Sharp. Right through the D for the layup. Sharp's got 6. Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. George passes to Abaji. Now Collins. Outside Olynyk. Collins outside. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Over Henderson. George, no good. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Graham. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league. Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
For 3, George. George with another miss.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And it's in there. 6 points for him.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Clarkson outside. Driving in to stop the run. Drops in the layup for 2.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Henderson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Sharp. And George with some nice D.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Collins. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Olenek against Ayton. Pass to George. Clock at 4. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5. Portland leading. Henderson, right side. Ayton with it. Guarded by Olenek. In transition, here they come. Here's George. Oh, Williams with the block.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Clarkson for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
Here's Sharp driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Christopher. He's got 6. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 13. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him. Markkanen's checked in for Abaji. And so he makes both from the line. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Graham. Excellent D there from Collins.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Sexton passes to Yurtseven. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
They're really working the paint now.
Shooting for Portland, Malcolm Brogdon. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Brogdon against Sexton. Over Brogdon. Sexton misses.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Offensive rebound.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
High arcing shot. Brogdon! done with a strong finish.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A minute 58 left in the first half of basketball. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Snatched up.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brogdon against Sexton. Pass to Thibault. And stolen by Sexton. Uncovered. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That unpredictability helps Colin Sexton. He keeps defenders off balance. You don't know what this guy's going to do.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Jazz shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. And Utah calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Defense.
Markkanen finds Collins. Over Walker. Collins, no good.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
The Jazz shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Sexton. Pass to Yurtseven. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Brogdon with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Olenek's checked in.
Team foul. Checking in for the Jazz. Kelly Olynyk.
20 seconds left in the second period. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Here's Christopher. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And so it's Portland, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They come out determined to push your pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Henderson in at the point.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Clarkson. It's good.
DeAndre
Ayton's got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah with the ball. A 12-point game. Clarkson, right side. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Henderson against George. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Sharp. Henderson outside. Ayton inside. George defending. And that one's good. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. They double-team George. Markkanen misses. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Outside for Grant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Timeout called, Portland.
Jazz fans, here come the Utah Jazz dancers.
Abaji's checked in for Utah. Williams is checked in for Portland. Brogdon comes in for Henderson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Kelly Olynyk, second personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Portland, Sharp at the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both. Both free throws. Challenging stretch here for Utah. George with it. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Now, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Sharp passes to Brogdon. The shake. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Greg?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Olynyk against Williams. Now here's George, tightly guarded. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good, Olynyk. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that one's good, Olynyk.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
Here's Sharp. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
George with it, picked up by Grant. Offensive board.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Right side Thibault. Floats one. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Clarkson, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And Utah calls time here.
And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Jazz team.
For the Jazz, your 7 comes in for John Collins, and it's Colin Sexton in for George. It's stolen by Brogdon. No good. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. The shot by Olynyk, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Henderson drives in. The putback. And he can't get that one. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 17. Clarkson outside from deep three-point land. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Henderson driving to the basket.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Henderson against Sexton. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Down low. Yurtseven cashes it in from 11 feet. Yurtseven's got 8. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient.
they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Christopher, he's checked in for Clarkson. Sexton, that's good.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Henderson against Sexton. Now here's Henderson. The D's right on him. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Christopher, the pass to Sexton. No good on the three.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Walker, great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sexton passes to Yurtseven. Back to Sexton. Pass to Christopher. And they recover it.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Henderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Markkanen's checked in for Abaji.
Lauri Markkanen.
It's picked off. Markkanen outside. 1:07 left in the third. Yurtseven. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. And there's the rejection. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Christopher. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Christopher's got 10 points.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
To the wing on the left. And there's a 3-second violation.
10 seconds in the paint. Utah ball.
Well, the Jazz shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Sexton finds Olynyk. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
Timeout called. Portland.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. And it's Thibault in for Brogdon. Sexton against Henderson. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
Outside Olynyk. Fires the three. Kept alive. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Portland, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. George out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Markkanen. Wow! Markkanen leaving his mark inside.
But we know Markkanen can face up and make shots, but I love when he mixes it up on the interior. That's a really good touch.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Yurtseven. Collins outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Yeah, a high degree of difficulty on that one. Collins, a supremely talented offensive player.
Sharp, no good. Utah trailing here. Oh, got a piece of it. Markkanen outside. Back to Yurtseven. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Sharp. Pass to Graham. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
And it's Collins with the ball for the Jazz. 11-point game. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. From the low block. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
Timeout call. Here they come. Your Utah Jazz dancers.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. And the Blazers making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Basket's good.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. George feels it out a bit. Here's Markkanen. Forcing the issue. Markkanen.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Here's Sharp. And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Sharp passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, to me, Jeremy Grant is getting more and more confident and assured as an offensive player. He's starting to feel himself a little bit, guys.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
change here. Williams is checked in. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. And stolen by Sexton. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Now here's George. Collins outside. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Sharp. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Collins. And he lobs it up, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Now Henderson to the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 14. Sexton passes to George. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. Got a piece of it. Henderson against George. Pass to Sharp. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Sharp on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
For 3, Sexton. And it's Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Sharp goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Sharp's got 10 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Collins passes to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Grant. And another miss by Utah.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Olynyk checked in for Utah. And Utah calls time here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
By timeout, present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collins. Over Murray, and is blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Collins passes to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
Here's Henderson. It's tipped. Olynyk with the ball. Henderson picks him up. The floater. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for two, Laurie.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Aiden, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Henderson. Sharp passes to Aiden. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Markkanen against Thibault. The Jazz again can't hit. And Portland's shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it. Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Gert Sevens checked in for Utah. Abaji comes in for Markkanen. Brogdon against Sexton. Brogdon, the pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Over George. The Trailblazers rebound.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Well, we know this. Olynyk is a team-first guy. He demonstrates it with passes like that one.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. George against Henderson. Pass to Kamari. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Portland again missing. Sexton looking around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line. He gets the first. And that brings him within single digits.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor. And you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to